A group has called on government at all levels to speed up the enforcement of 9 provisions of the National Tobacco Control NTC Act. The group, the Environmental Rights Action and Friends of the Earth Nigeria (FoEN), want the Federal Ministry of Health to mobilize citizens at all levels, including at the grassroots, for enforcement of the Act. FoEN Deputy Executive Director Akimbode Oluwafemi made the call at the presentation of public awareness materials against tobacco in Abuja.
To call on the law enforcement agencies, the police, the custom, CPC, all the agencies, the national security, the civil defense corps, to begin the enforcement of this law, because it's already a law of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We want to see also the Minister of Justice, quickly working on the documents for the ratification of the protocol on illicit trade. And of course, the regulation that was approved by FEC also needs an approval by the National Assembly. We also using this opportunity to call for that speedy approval so that this law, which we all believe is going to get the benefit of our country, can be fully enforced.
Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids Sub-Regional Coordinator for West Africa, Hilda Ochefe, called on the Federal Ministry of Justice to speed up action in the processing of the ratified protocol to eliminate illicit trade in tobacco products, as approved by the Federal Executive Council meeting recently in Abuja.
We don't want the National Tobacco Control Act to be just end up on the bookshelves of government offices like a lot of other laws have done. This law is actually different. This is a law about the public health of Nigerians, and this law can save millions of lives, including all of us seated in this room, because as we're all aware, tobacco consumption doesn't just affect the consumer himself or herself, because a lot of women are now smoking cigarettes and shisha and everything else that the tobacco industry has been producing recently. So enforcement of this law is really critical, and all of us have a responsibility as Nigerians to ensure to ensure that the law is effectively enforced, not just enforcement. We want effective enforcement, because that's the only way the public health of our citizens can be protected.
It is unlawful to smoke in the premises of an educational facility. It is unlawful to smoke in the premises of an healthcare facility. These are the provisions, and we believe that the enforcement agencies are going to start enforcement immediately. So I'm calling on Nigerian citizens, I'm calling on everyone to please be aware of these laws, because ignorance is not an excuse before the law. This law has been there, and it will be implemented, and many other things will come in place, because tobacco is harmful to all of us. Secondhand smoking is harmful. It is injurious to the future of our children, and we cannot afford to fold our hands to see the tobacco industry perpetrate this dangerous trade unchecked.
The Minister of Health, Isaac Adewale, had during the 2018 World No Tobacco Day said if efforts put in place are matched with the help of security agencies, it will roll back the dangerous program about flavored products, particularly shisha, as being less harmful as promoted by the tobacco industry and their fronts.
And that's the news.